So I was reading John chapter 5. Jesus goes to one of the feasts in Jerusalem. What's funny is there's a pool in the sheep market called Bethesda. It's been known that when you're sick or you've got some kind of infirmity, you go to this pool to get healed, to be made well. So he goes to this pool and he goes to this one guy and he says, "Hey man, do you want to be healed?" And you can hear the desperation in this man's voice. And it's like, "I don't have anybody. I'm basically helpless to become healed. I need someone to help me enter into this pool, because it's been known that an angel will come and trouble the waters, and when the waters are troubled, the first person who enters that pool becomes healed." And you could just hear this man. This man's been tormented for 38 years being sick. You could tell this is not his first time there. It makes you even wonder if he just lay there the whole time, never doing anything else except for what was accustomed to in the Jewish culture. So here Jesus walks up to the man and says, "Hey, do you want to be healed?" The man basically says, "I'm helpless." He says, well, someone ends up always going in there before I can get in there because I don't have a man to help me. And Jesus says this remarkable thing. He says, "Rise up, take up your bed, and go home." I have to think about this for a moment. I'm like, okay, was that the whole conversation? Was there more that was happening there? We know that Jesus is love manifested. When he approached this man, did they have more of a conversation? Did he give him words further to give himself credence for him to believe that if this man said, "Rise up, take up your bed, and walk," that would be the case? It says that he was healed and then took up his bed and walked. I don't know everything, and I wanted to share this because I want this to be real, guys. I kind of want you to hear where my heart goes, how my heart takes these scriptures and presents them before Holy Spirit. And oftentimes I find that when I go out to start talking about it, Holy Spirit starts revealing some things. So here's this man, he's helpless, and Jesus comes to him. This guy's been helpless for 38 years. What about us, guys? How many people do we see that are helpless? And I'm not just saying that need to be healed in their sickness. I'm talking about people who have an expectancy to receive something from God or something from the supernatural. I mean, this kind of makes me think about those that are in the occult. These people in the occult have this expectancy, this desire of something supernatural. They just want more. They know that there's more to this world. They know that there's a supernatural world. So what they do is they seek these things and they get deceived by doctrines of devils. And then they start believing that if they do this, then they're going to have power. But what about us? For those who have actually believed on Jesus, guys, we've got the greatest power. Jesus said, "All authority from heaven and earth has been given to me. Now go and baptize them in my name and make disciples, teaching them to observe everything that I've commanded." So all authority was given to Jesus and he gave it to us. I'm still working this whole thing with John chapter 5. If you guys have some kind of insight, that'd be awesome. I'd love to hear what Holy Spirit's revealing to you guys. Did Jesus purposely go to the pool of Bethesda on the Sabbath to heal somebody? Did he do that purposely, knowing that it's the Sabbath and it was going to cause a stir, just like the stirring in the water? I don't know.